Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media Channel. We are here to go over the latest Kino LORBER sales. So these happen 4 times a year, and we're at the fall sale, fall 2025, and there is a selection, 700 titles to be exact, of 4K and Blu-ray titles that are marked down for very cheap or a lot cheaper than they usually are. Now, I do want to note that I think this might be, maybe this has happened before, but this might be the first time that the actual Kino LORBER website sale and the Barnes& Noble Kino LORBER sale is going on simultaneously. Now, there's only a select number of Kino LORBER titles on the actual website, whereas I think at Barnes & Noble, every Kino LORBER website that's available at Barnes & Noble is in the sale, including multiple titles that are not in this Kino LORBER sale that we're getting ready to go over. So, but overall, like the prices for the 4Ks, they're going to be cheaper on the Kino LORBER website sale versus the Barnes & Noble sale, but there may be titles the Kino LORBER website doesn't have. Y'all got it? I know it can get very confusing sometimes, but I think the Kino 4Ks on the Barnes & Noble sales going for like 22 bucks. And in these sales, it's anywhere from $15 to $19 for the 4Ks. And a lot of the Blu-rays are usually like 10 bucks. So I'm definitely looking to dip into the sale. I think that you have to order, it may be 70 or $75 to get free shipping, or I think it used to be 60. I think they've upped it to 75. But if you get $75 worth of stuff, you get free shipping. So that's always cool as well for Kino LORBER to do. So let's just dive into it, guys. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And yeah, I usually do these videos just to kind of go over all the titles that are available, the price points, maybe give some recommendations along the way of some stuff that I've seen. And yeah, let's dive in. I like to filter the 4Ks first. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, guys, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. Also, like the video. That definitely helps. All right. So I like to filter 4Ks first, and I go low to high. And there's a lot of good 4Ks right here for a very good price. You've got Staying Alive and the Boogans. I recommend Staying Alive. I think that's a really fun movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a sequel to Saturday Night Fever. That's definitely a better film. But I don't know. I like Staying Alive, directed by Sylvester Stallone. I think it's pretty fun. $14.99. That's a great looking 4K though. That's one of the best 4Ks I've ever seen Kino LORBER do. The Boogans, look, if you have fond memories of the Boogans, $14.99 is probably a fair price for that. But I don't remember being super impressed with the 4K. And to be honest, I did not love the movie. You'll probably be okay just getting the Blu-ray, honestly, if you just want to own it for this particular title, and it's $9.99 to get the Blu-ray. But they have Reindeer Games for $16.99, Orca for $16.99. A lot of the stuff I bought in the last sale, or one of the sales this year, you got Fright on 4K for $16.99, Suspect Zero for $16.99, The Visit for $17.49, Needful Things for $17.99, Murder on the Orient Express for $17.99, Murder by Decree for $17.99, The Nightmare Beach for $17.99, No Way Out. First, I cannot remember if I got No Way Out or not. A lot of these I've got because there was a point in time where I felt like I had to get every single Kino LORBER 4K. I don't feel that way anymore because they just put out too much. They put out way too much. I mean, it's great, for that they put out such a variety of titles, but I cannot keep up with the 4Ks they put out. But you got Little Buddha, which is a newer title that I don't think ever has been in the sale before. Peacemaker, I think that came out over the summer. That hasn't been in a sale. That's $17.99, which I'm thinking about getting that one. I remember watching Peacemaker when I was a kid and enjoying it. Sea of Love is $17.99. That's new to the sale. I think Rules of Engagement is new to the sale as well. Prophecy, I believe, is new to this sale. Silent Scream as well, I think, is new to the sale. All of those are $17.99. You got Snake Eyes. You got Turbulence. I highly recommend Turbulence. That's a great 4K and a really great action movie as well. Kind of a Christmas movie too. Stalag 17 is $17.99. Taking a Felon 1, 2, 3. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Now I've seen Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy be down as low as 15 bucks. Now it's gone back up to $17.99. So I wonder what's going on with that title. Why they thought it was worth a certain amount years ago, and now it's more. Usual Suspects is $17.99. You got Brokeback Mountain for $17.99. Blown Away for $17.99. Bad Lieutenant, which Bad Lieutenant is a good 4K, and it's got new special features as well. So I do recommend that 4K. Below is one I was thinking about. I'm not too familiar with the movie though. Is that like some kind of a abyss style film? Is that like an underwater science fiction creature feature deal? What is below? Let me know if that's worth it in the comments section. Bug is here as well for 17.99. I got the imprint Blu-ray and I thought about getting the 4K. I may get it at some point, but I don't need it now. Circus of Horrors, Cannibal Apocalypse, Convoy. I don't think Convoy's been the sale before. Crybaby, that's 100% a recommendation. I mean, 17.99 is a steal for that release, honestly, because there's 9 new special features. They're all great. The 4K is great. It's got multiple cuts of the movie. It's a great release. It might be the best thing Kino Lorber has ever done, to be completely honest. Um, yeah, really good selection. I mean, you can tell that Kino, because this is only a fraction of the 4Ks they put out, but like in the sales 3 years ago, they would maybe have like 12 4Ks in those sales. And now, and they're only putting a part of their 4K, catalog in there. You've got like freaking 40 or 50 here, 4Ks, which just goes to show you how far Kino has come with the 4K format. All kinds of 4Ks from Kino. Escape from Alcatraz, Face Off is a great release. Death Wish is a great release. In and Out's a really solid release too, and there was a couple of new features on that, and that looked really good in 4K. Hiding Out, I don't have that one. I maybe might get that one. There's a couple new features on that as well. Hatari was really good. I enjoyed that. I'd never seen that John Wayne film, and that was a good 4K. Vice Squad, I mean, 18.99 is probably worth it considering it has all the shout special features if you don't own the movie. There was a lot of special features on that, and they were all like 50 minutes to an hour. So there's like tons of extra content. So if you really love that movie and you want a nice edition of it with plenty of special features, that's a good price. I didn't think the 4K was particularly good. So maybe just go with the Blu-ray with that one and save yourself some money. Wayne's World 2 is one that I feel like I need, but I don't need it at the same time. Billy Madison is 18.99. I mean, it's a bare bones release, so that's probably the best. I mean, I paid 30 for it, and I should have waited honestly because it's already in the sale. 18.99, not a bad price. It was a great 4K. Just didn't have anything in terms of special features, so it kind of disappointed me a little bit. 3 Days of the Condors. You got a Robert Redford film in there, but we got Shane. Like, I mean, freaking Shane. Like all these, I just picked up. Like literally all these, or 2 of them I just did. Shane Road Trip. Just grabbed it. Both for like $30. They're already in the sale. That's why I wait, guys. But Mouse Hunt, I've definitely got my eye on. I want Mouse Hunt. I remember watching that all the time. Kingpin, I don't know if I need Kingpin. I got a Blu-ray of that. It's not really a super favorite of mine. I think it's okay, but that's all the 4Ks, guys. Let's dive into the Blu-rays. And the site's running a little slow as it usually does when the sale first starts. I do want to call out that with these Kino sales, if you order, like, and I'm going to drop this tomorrow, so the second day of the sales when I'm going to drop this, if you order like within the first couple of days, you'll get your stuff very quickly. If you take a little bit longer to do that, say you take 5 days, 6 days, a week to put your first order in, you might wait a few weeks to get it. That's just how it works. You get in quick, you order, and you'll get that within the first couple of days. So I do want to note that. Um, but yeah, these are all the Blu-rays. I mean, nothing like super special in the 4.99 batch right here, but there are several Blu-rays for 4.99. There's several for 4 or for 5.49. Trying to see if anything stands out to me here. I mean, I've seen a lot of their 4Ks. I've seen quite a bit of their Blu-rays as well, but they definitely have like a lot of Blu-rays that I've never seen. A lot of old classic films. I mean, people when you really dive into Kino and what they put out, like they've done so much. Like they really are more than just the new latest 4Ks that they put out. They have done so much for restoring classic films, classic cinema just on Blu-ray, which is important. They're preserving these movies, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of work that they've done, like between just the regular Blu-rays and the film noir box sets and the actual like actor and actress box sets as well, which a lot of those are in this sale. They've done a lot. They've really done a lot. Um, But I'm just gonna kinda scroll through these guys. If you I mean, you got the original Star is Born on Blu-ray for $7.99. You got a Mae West movie for $7.99. I mean, there's a lot, guys. Neon City, which I picked that up in a previous sale, haven't watched it yet, but it's got Michael Ironside in it, $7.99 for that. And usually, like, when it shows them have a slipcover, I assume it's gonna come with a slipcover, but you really never know. You really never know. Kill Them All and Come Back Alone. If that's a Western, that may be one that I look into, but that's $7.99 for that. Divorced Dad, The Ballad of Little Joe, $8.49 for that. You got a Gary Cooper movie, The Court Martial of Billy Mitchell. Rin Tin Tin, guys, for $8.49. You got number 1 of the Secret Service. I think that's a newer Kino cult title. That is number 21, spy number 21 for $8.49. So if you're into collecting the Kino cult stuff, it might be a good time to pick up some of that. All right. I feel like I'm blocking some stuff. Why am I at the bottom? I should put myself at the top, guys. Jeez Louise. I apologize for that. Stretch for $8.49. Tank for $8.49. I mean, a lot of Blu-rays for $8.49. Underground Aces, Have a Chance, The Hard Way. Highly recommend The Hard Way. Really fun buddy cop comedy with Michael J. Fox and James Wood. That's $8.49 for that. Then you got Stunt Rock for $8.99. The Lonely Man. I picked that one up in the last sale. I still need to watch it, but it was pretty interesting. It's a Western. It's got Jack Palance and Anthony Perkins, so that kind of drew me into that. The Ghost Breakers with Bob Hope is $9.49. So we're getting into the more expensive stuff. You got tarantulas. They can never seem to sell those tarantulas, but it's $9.49. Usually that's about $6 in these sales. But you got Twilight with Gene Hackman and Paul Newman and Susan Sarandon. So that's probably a good one. It's got a good cast. All right. Oh, Stick with Burt Reynolds. I just saw that. You got another Kino cult title, The Beast Within for $9.49. Invasion of the Bee Girls for $9.49. The Mysterious Island of Beautiful Women. Mountains of the Moon. Monty Walsh with Lee Marvin. Ramblin' Rose. That might be one I check out. Robert Duvall, Laura Dern. I feel like I heard some good things about that. Mr. Majestic with Charles Bronson. New Year's Evil on Blu-ray for $9.99. Now there is a 4K as well. No Mercy is $9.99 for that. The Octagon with Chuck Norris is $9.99. 1, 2, 3, a Billy Wilder film. I may get that one as well for $9.99. He Wants You to Have His Baby. Paternity with Burt Reynolds, $9.99. Not bad, guys. See, I mean, sometimes it really does pay to wait with especially with the Kino titles, because these are 4 times a year they do these sales, guys. 4 times a year. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything that's really. You got Pray for Death. That's a recent one, $9.99. Public Eye with Joe Pesci. The Quester Tapes, $9.99 for that. Let's see, Revenge of the Zombies. Classic zombie film. Samson and the 7 Miracles of the World, SOS Titanic, Sands of Kalahari. I'm gonna be honest, nothing. The Blu-rays don't look too great this time around, but maybe I haven't got to the good ones yet. Shout of the Devil, that may be one to get. I like collecting the Westerns, guys, because most of the Westerns I buy, like, I'll buy some horror films and I'm like, man, this is bad. Like, just really bad. But Westerns seem to, like, never disappoint me. Like, every single time, every one I watch, even if it's one I've never heard of, I usually enjoy it. Showdown. So, yeah, I might just stock up on some Westerns. Skullduggery is in the sale. Sinner, The Secret Diary of a Nymphomaniac, guys. You know, that might be one to get for some of you more adventurous viewers out there. All right. Stone Cold. That one's supposed to be getting a 4K though, so I don't definitely keep that in mind if you want to get that Blu-ray. Sugar Hill is $9.99. Summer Rental with John Candy is $9.99 in the sale. That's a good deal. Fred Williamson, That Man Bolts, is in the sale. The Thomas Crown Affair, the old one, is $9.99, the original. So yeah, we're gonna keep scrolling down. There's a lot of stuff, guys. Pages and pages. Viva, The Visitors for $9.99. When Eight Bells Toll, White Lightning, Empire of the Ants. That's a Kino cult title. $9.99. Fade In with Burt Reynolds is $9.99. Oh, Fistful of Dynamite. I did watch that one. That's definitely the worst Sergio Leone movie that I've ever seen or that I've seen, but that's not saying it's a bad movie. It's actually a really good movie. It's just his other 4 that I've seen are like masterpieces of the Western genre. But I enjoyed that one. I enjoy it. It's a little bit long, but I really enjoyed Fistful of Dynamite, or Duck You Sucker, as it's also known as. So, yeah, for sure, because I don't remember what I paid for that. Maybe I got it in a sale, but I feel like it was 12 bucks I got it for. I need to get for Love or Money because I love Michael J. Fox, so definitely need more of his films in the filmography. Then we got a bunch of classic stuff here, guys. I don't know what this is the exploitation picture line. I've never seen Cocaine Fiends. What is this? They're all $9.99 though. They're all $9.99. Nudist Life. Jeez Louise. What is going on with the world today? Girl on a Motorcycle. Gotcha. Gorky Park. Wolfman's Got Nards. That documentary of Monster Squad is on here for $9.99. I always see the wildlife and I always think about getting it, but I never do. $9.99. 1,000 Convicts and a Woman. Kino cult title for $9.99. I highly recommend 2 Days in the Valley. That's a great release. It's also got a really cool like director interview with Sly Stallone, like interviewing the director on the film, and it's a pretty cool special feature. But that looks like, I don't care if they upgrade that to 4K. Like, that movie looked fantastic on that Blu-ray. I think the Blu-ray was a 4K scan, so I do recommend 2 Days in the Valley. Really cool, kind of noir thriller as well. Back from the Dead, Backtrack, Babes in Toyland is on here. I never got that. I remember watching that when I was a kid with Keanu Reeves. So maybe I'll get that at some point. I don't know if I'll get it now. Battle of the Commandos, The Bedroom Window. Oh, there's a Ronald Reagan film on here. Bedtime for Bonzo. Bedtime Story. Best of Times. I never watched Best of Times. I did buy it because of the cast. Robin Williams, Kurt Russell. How could you not buy that? But I never watched that. You got the Betty Page Teaserama on here as well. Blood and Lace. So, like I said, a lot of the Kino cult stuff. Buried Alive, which is a Frank Darabont film. The Carpetbaggers, Cat and the Canary, The Chase, Cherry 2000, the new slipcover edition, $9.99. Charlie Varick. I mean, somebody was supposed to be doing a 4K of that one. I don't remember if it was Kino or not. Clocker, Spike Lee film, is in this sale. Computer chess. All right, we're gonna scroll. Cool as Ice, guys. Highly recommend Cool as Ice. No, I do not. $9.99 for that. Crimson Rivers with Vincent Cassell. Oh, The Day of the Dolphin. That's got George C. Scott in it. What's that? Death Wish 4, which I got all the Death Wishes. I need to get 3 though. Death Rod's a Horse. I got that. I need to watch it. The Hellbenders. I think that got upgraded to 4K. I think I got that 4K. All right, we're almost done, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. If you're still watching. Is Paris Burning, Killdozer, Jungle Fever, another Spike Lee film. Juggernauts is in the sale. Law and Order, The Lawyer, um, Miracle Mile. A lot of people told me that was a great movie. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I do want to get Mississippi Burning and also I Madman. So maybe, and I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. I kind of wanted too. So now I'm hitting some stuff I did kind of want. Those are all, or I Madman's $10.99. I think it's a little bit more expensive because it's more recent. So I may be looking into that one for sure. Bottoms is on here. That's a recent one. $11.99 for that. 1010, $11.99. And then I think we're eventually going to get into the sets. Yeah, the Cary Grant set, $24.99. Audie Murphy, got a couple of his collections. Barbara Stanwyck. And then you got all the film noir stuff, guys. All the film noir sets. If you like want to stock up on those and collect those, they're $25 right now. And then you got that Republic Pictures horror collection as well at $24.99. So yeah, a lot of good stuff, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. But if you have not taken part in a Kino Lorber sale, treat yourself. You know, just load up the card if you're interested in any of these titles. I mean, Kino, they do good work, guys, in Blu-ray and 4K. And a lot of these have some really good features as well. Even if they're not new special features, they usually come. Like if they do the Screen Factory stuff, they will add in their special features. So some good releases from Kino. I'm a fan of Kino. I like to take these sale opportunities to stock up, and it's a good time to do so. And I recommend that you do so as well. So I will link the sale down below in the description. So check it out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and let me know what you pick up if you grab anything in the comments section below. And we'll see you next time.